Hello my friends, in this video we're going to talk about how to unconditionally accept yourself. Hi, my name is JD and I'm a statistician and music therapist here to offer statistically significant support. Unconditional self-acceptance is accepting yourself whether or not you behave intelligently, correctly, or competently, and whether or not other people approve, respect, or love you. It's huge, right? Now, the more you feel unconditionally accepting of yourself, the less you'll feel anxious, negative emotions, and perfectionistic. You'll also have lower levels of depression and better mental health overall. Now, unconditional self-acceptance even buffers how frustrations affect your psychological distress. So things like entitlement, achievement, intolerance, discomfort, all of those frustrations will be mitigated because of self-acceptance. So, for example, perfectionism leads to higher self-acceptance, which leads to self-forgiveness, which leads to lower depression. So there's many ways to increase your self-acceptance, and one of those is connecting with nature. Being connected with nature is linked to having higher self-acceptance. It's also connected to personal growth and living a life of virtue in pursuit of human excellence. That's called eudaimonic well-being. So find a way to connect with nature. Go out in the forest, sit under your tree in the backyard, listen to bird sounds, whatever makes you feel connected. If you like to meditate, the loving kindness meditation is a great way to connect with nature. And you can find that in my connectedness video. But there are ways to do that and to help you connect with nature. But a big part of this video, I want to really touch base on rational emotive behavior therapy. And I want to take cues from that because it's a great mindset change. Because with this type of therapy, judging ourselves at all, positively, negatively, favorably, unfavorably, it doesn't matter. Any kind of judgment works against us because this judgment is illogical and counterproductive. It's illogical because we're comparing ourselves against some implied objective global evaluation of worth and makes us prone to negative experiences and emotions. You see, the thing is that global evaluation, that gold standard that we're applying ourselves to, that doesn't exist. Nowhere in the world, nowhere in the universe is there a gold standard for saying this is right and this is wrong. So you're comparing yourself to something that doesn't exist, so you're letting yourself down. That gold standard only exists in your head, but it exists in everybody else's head, and everybody has a different standard for what they consider that gold standard. So you're just ending up hurting yourself by making judgments. And that's an irrational belief. So irrational statements will lead us to lower levels of unconditional self-acceptance. So an irrational statement might be, when I fail, it means that I'm a complete failure. I didn't meet that standard, so I'm human trash. That's an irrational statement. A rational statement leads us to an increase in unconditional self-acceptance. And an example of that is, when I fail, it's bad, but it doesn't mean that I'm a complete failure. Something bad happened, that's okay. I can take it, I can deal with it, I can learn from it, and I can grow. That's a rational belief. That's a rational statement. I'm human, and that's okay. By unconditionally accepting yourself, you'll have fewer irrational beliefs. With rational beliefs, you'll protect yourself from distress. So this is an overall long-winded way of saying that your beliefs really do affect you and how you view the world and how the world comes to you. Because by having rational beliefs, you're giving yourself the love and support that you need. You're making yourself happier. You're protecting yourself from the distress. so you're living in a better world. Now, the third way to bring about unconditional self-acceptance is mindfulness. You can do mindfulness apps because mindfulness, self-esteem, and unconditional self-acceptance all are directly connected. So if you're developing mindfulness skills, then that may help you develop unconditional self-acceptance. There's some evidence that smartphone apps may help increase acceptance, mindfulness, and self-compassion. So you can go try those out. It may not be as effective as the other ways we've talked about, but they're cheap, they're easily acceptable, and they're not going to hurt you. So you can always find them on your app, and you can always go to them and use them. Just all you need to make sure is to make sure that the app is easy to use. If you like it and you're using it, that's all that matters. So let's put all of this perspective in a personal story, because I often let my self-worth get tied up in what people think of me. I'm allowing their gold standard to affect how I view myself. That's an irrational belief. And it's not everyone, it's just a certain core people that I feel like I need to make happy. And I take their judgment as if it's that gold standard, and I feel bad about myself, and I end up in this demeaning loop. So I have to separate the irrational beliefs saying that, oh, I didn't meet their standard, so I'm a human piece of trash. And I have to turn that around and say, in this particular instance, things didn't go well, but I've learned this, and I can apply that moving forward and address it. So that I've turned it into a rational belief, I've protected myself from the distress, and I can go and do some meditation, do the loving kindness meditation on top of that to really kind of let it sink in. Because that mindfulness meditation, the loving kindness, that really does help me. It gives me the love and support that I need to give myself, but it also allows me to give the love and support that other people need in their lives as well. So, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, and if you want more content like this, please hit the subscribe button so that I can continue to bring you more statistically significant support. Thank you.